Okay, we got the final prediction tonight for Jamal Herring and analysis. Final prediction, final analysis for Jamal Herring and Shakur Stevenson. Like both guys, very tough guys. I'm gonna break down real quick what I think each fighter needs to do to win, and I guess who I favor to win, although I don't really want to pick a favorite because I like both guys. I think it's pretty evenly matched bout also. I think it's one of the best matchups of the year, along with the Tank Davis and Rolly Romero. But this Shakur Stevenson and Jamal Harrington is definitely, especially at the end of the year. But this is my analysis and my predictions and what I think both fighter needs to do to be victorious. Just my 2 cents. So we're going to start off with Jamal Herring, what he needs to do. I think he needs to come out in the first round and be very aggressive, very sharp, very precise. I think he needs to come in with a mentality like Bud. If Shakur hit him hard, he needs to hit him harder. He needs to assert dominance as the older, stronger man. I don't know if he's physically stronger than Shakur, but he needs to come out and try to assert that dominance immediately, seeing that Shakur is a very technical boxer. He needs to throw punches and combinations, and he needs to throw in between and at the same time of Shakur's counters, because Shakur is a counter puncher, so he needs to do that. He needs to have a piston-like jab. He needs to double it up at times. And when Shakur is getting very slippery and he can't hit him up top, he needs to stay busy at the body, stay composed, stay busy at the body, not only with the jab up and down, but also he needs to power punches. If he can't hit him up top, he needs to take the power punches to the midsection. He needs to control the distance, because Shakur is very great at controlling the distance, so he needs to control the distance. I believe he's longer. He needs to control the distance, stay out of the range of Shakur's hooks. Stay off a line, because Shakur is a left-hander. Southpaw, whatever you want to call it. He needs to stay composed, and he needs to be very aggressive, but also composed and smart from the ramp, from bell one. You know, don't get overzealous, but you know, like I said, he needs to control the pace. He needs to control the fight. He needs to be aggressive. He needs to try to hit Shakur with power punches to get him off a track. He doesn't, like he said himself, he needs to come out and be a dog. Doesn't need to give Shakur time to really think and break him down. Also, Jamal Harrington needs to show a different gear tonight. I think what's similar about him and Shakur is that they could cruise through a whole fight. You know, not saying that they're not doing anything, because they be beating up their opponent, but he needs to change that. We need to see a different gear from Jamal Herring today. A different gear and a sharper gear. Especially on his defense. Like I said, when he throw those combination punches, he needs to be on defense and also let go of his hands in between Shakur's counters. I think that's going to help him a lot tonight if he can punch the same time Shakur is letting his counters go. So that's why it's important for him to throw combination punches, but also go to the body and stay busy all night with the jab, pistol jab. I mean, a power punch jab. I mean, he needs to be pumping that jab when if he's not doing anything else. I don't care if he's going backwards, sideways. He needs to be pumping that jab. Not even just single jabs, double jabs, triple jabs, and up and down with it. He needs to rough Shakur up. He needs to be alert. He can't get unfocused or unlaxed, especially in the inside. In the inside, he needs to be very focused also to make sure that he's doing his best work in the inside. I'm gonna keep it brief with that one. But now we're gonna get to Shakur. Shakur, what he needs to do with victory, honestly, is to be Shakur. I mean, he's a great fighter. Well, both of them great fighters, but you know, Shakur, his boxing ability, his technique, he puts all of it together. He's just one of those very cerebral fighters that puts it all together. I mean, he has defense, he has focus, precision, movement. Oh, that's one thing I do want to add with Jamel Harrington. I'm jump back to Shakur Stevenson. Jamel Harrington cannot follow Shakur when he's getting outboxed or frustrated, when Shakur is kind of in his rhythm defensively. He needs to cut the ring off and not just get in the habit of following Shakur as the fight goes on and letting Shakur keep a tempo where from round 1 to round 12 where he just kind of lets it slip away and it stays in that same rhythm of the fight. So he needs to really cut off the ring, and not only cut off the ring, as he's cutting off the ring, making sure that he's doing work, throwing combination punches, throwing the jab to the midsection, using his hook. I mean, using his whole arsenal. He just needs to be as physical and release as many power punches as he can, not being reckless. So back to Shakur. Like I said, Shakur just needs to be himself. I mean, of course, the jab, the great IQ of way he controls the distance. He needs to do that. He needs to do